Hi everyone, Sully and Jennifer here with Black Ops Toys,
Hey.
coming to you with some announcements about, first, our Patreon.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to say?
Well,
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Essentially, we started Patreon, and basically it's where I do builds and stuff like that. And I show you kind of step by step my process, whether it's making customs or building, complete figures that are out of the box. That's a long, tedious process, and we are making videos consistently. And what we've run into is the fact that there's a lot of work.
Well, and we went on vacation for spring break.
Yeah.
And we videotaped and I edited and we put them online and scheduled out a bunch while we were gone to make sure we had enough. And then we came back, we were
in the hole.
Yeah. So we worked hard before we went, and we're putting out right now videos every Wednesday. And most of them are like 30 to 45 minutes long. So trying to keep ourselves on that schedule and think about things like
all the other stuff we got to do right now.
Going to Comic-Cons.
Yeah, there's a lot of projects coming up that we're currently working on. So what we've decided is, and this was my harebrained idea, we have a lot of build content on YouTube. And what we're going to do is start to move that over to our Patreon channel. So our Patreon channel will be the place where you can find all of our build content all the time. And that will be the place where you won't get ads, and you'll be able to see all the build content we made over the last 10 years. So
also you'll be able to ask questions and make comments on there in a format where it's not YouTube on the videos, where there's potentially a lot of questions that get lost in the weeds of us answering YouTube comments.
It's a lot. So basically aggregated content as far as builds go. You're going to have access to special stuff that I'll be making, and you'll have first access to that, essentially. I'm making a lot of figure kits right now that will have a few multiples of, and I'll be doing builds on them, and then you could buy that figure kit. It's going to be a custom one-off that I made it and designed, I guess. So some good content coming. We just need to, I think, fill that with more hours of stuff that we've already done. That way, if you guys have questions, we can answer them, and you guys will have a plethora of hours of build videos to watch. And obviously, you can see progression from where we came from long ago to where we are today. So,
yeah, for sure.
Lots of good stuff coming up, and we want to thank you for being a Patreon subscriber. And we will continue to put out new content, and it will be first going on Patreon as far as our builds go. It will be released later on onto our YouTube channel
in full.
So
we won't be putting the preview videos up anymore on YouTube, because people started to notice they were previews and then didn't watch them. And we don't want to put content up there just to fill time and not have people watch it. So the builds will go on Patreon first. We will, for the foreseeable future, stick with the Wednesday launch of a new video, but when we finish a build, we will probably take a couple weeks off before we start another build project on there, and then that way we have a little bit of time to do things like go to Comic-Cons or different things like that.
Buy collections or design figures.
Do things like
that may be released soon.
Stuff
like that. So a lot of work, a lot of good quality stuff going on behind the scenes here. And we appreciate you guys subscribing, and you will continue to get new content and access to special stuff. But stay tuned. Good stuff coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing, our Patreon subscribers, and thank you for watching. Anybody who hears this message, and stay tuned for more exclusive and exciting content.